Assalamu alaikum, this is Osama Abdalla. I hope you're all keeping well, keeping safe. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share at the end of this video. On today's video, you may notice that I'll be still talking a bit about myself today and the reason behind why I created this YouTube channel in the first place and what inspired me in the first place. So I'll get into that today, and as I go along in the video, you'll understand what I'm trying to say. So my name is Osama Abdalla. I'm originally from Sudan, but I lived in Ireland all my life, and this is how I got inspired by doing this YouTube channel. And what inspired me the most is the Sudanese culture and the music, and I think this is the most unique thing about the channel, is that it focuses on Sudan, but again it focuses on topics outside of Sudan as well. So for me, sometimes I try to kind of talk about my COVID experience, or what do we have to do in this pandemic and so forth. So pretty much I'm trying to kind of really focus on the channel, but again trying to kind of represent Sudan in the best way possible when it comes to me recording a video every time. And the second reason why I made this channel is because I have a love for Sudanese music. And I remember when I started on YouTube, I started on Sudanese music, and this is how I began. But then as time went on, I just thought to myself that I need to really focus on Sudan as a whole, not just the music. I need to bring out the best in Sudan. The whole purpose of this channel is that I want to change their perception of Sudan from negative to a positive. Sometimes when I'm out and about in Ireland and I'm going out somewhere, and when my friends ask me where are you originally from, I would say to them Sudan, and I would proud to say it because the city that I grew up in, I also talked about it on my YouTube channel. And if you want to check it out, I leave the links down below or on the card above. And this is how it is, and this is how I grew up. I grew up some of my life in Ubaid, Sudan, but then I moved to Ireland, and we've been in Ireland here all my life ever since. And to be quite honest, I couldn't be more grateful that I live here, that I got the opportunity to get a degree in interior design, and again get a job as well. I couldn't be more thankful. And every single time when I go to Sudan for a holiday, I try to always remember the good times, and to say the least, every single time when we go to Sudan every year, I always think about what can I do to improve Sudan. It's not because I'm here, not because I can't help my home country. And that's the thing that I really kind of want to put into perspective, is any person outside of Sudan who thinks they cannot get back to their country, you have to, because Sudan is the bread, it's your home, it's where you grew up, and it's how you achieve your goal in time when it went on. And then my family sacrificed their life from Sudan to come to Ireland, and to be honest, for that I am so grateful that I got the opportunity to have a successful life in Ireland, and I couldn't be more blessed and grateful. And sometimes we tend to take the smallest things for granted. Me living in Ireland is an opportunity of a good life, of a good future, and also a good future for my future children, who knows, that my future family, because I'm also thinking about myself now, because pretty much next month in February is literally my birthday around the corner. And as I get older every year, I'm really thinking about my age really wisely, and I really want to kind of focus on my future and how will that play a part in my YouTube journey as well. So that's what I'm trying to kind of really put into perspective as well, other than just focusing on Sudanese generally speaking. I'm also kind of bringing other topics, like I said to you before. So that is pretty much it. And again, everyone who asks me, are you proud to be from Sudan? I would say to them, I am absolutely proud to be from Sudan, because my channel represents Sudan, and you can definitely see it from the videos that I do. And if you haven't noticed, I have a big passion for Sudanese music, and that is the reason why I started the YouTube channel with the Sweet Sudani music the first time I uploaded a video, and this is how I pretty much began. And for me, I had a passion for Sudani music ever since I was young. For me, Sudani music is always going to be a part of me because this is how it is and this is how it's going to be. And I couldn't be more, how could I say, grateful that I'm able to stay connected to my home country by listening to Sudani music. Every single time I try to listen to Sudani music, it can always, how can I say, bring good memories of Sudan. And the thing that I can't really remember is every single time there is a, how can I say, a wedding ceremony, a wedding party or whatever, I'm the first person to go in and dance with all my cousins, because the thing that's the most silly thing about me is that I love Sudanese music and I wouldn't be shy to dance beside my cousins and my family members, because this is how I am. And I might even put in some, how can I say, some small clips of Sudanese wedding videos, just to kind of just show you how I am when it comes to the side note of Sudanese music. For me, I just couldn't be more grateful that I'm from Sudan, that I get the possibility, the opportunity to have a YouTube like this. And again, thank you so much to anyone who subscribed. My channel is growing day by day. Without you guys, I couldn't be more grateful. I couldn't be more thankful. And please subscribe and share and like, because sooner or later the channel will reach up to 1,000 subscribers. On that note, I am really excited because I have so many ideas coming up around the corner. Stay tuned, because I'm gonna really think about what's my next plan. So that is pretty much it, and I really do hope Sudan, I really do hope from my videos that I do, I represent Sudan in the best way possible. I bring in the positive, I take out the negative, and that's that's one of my biggest missions in this YouTube channel journey. And please stay tuned. My name and my friends know me as Osama Abdalla, but when I go to Sudan every year for a holiday, my cousins know me as Simpson, because this is their name, their nickname. They call me every time when they see me or whatever. But it is what it is, and that's how it's gonna always be, because this nickname I grew up with ever since I was young. And this is how it is, and I'm grateful that I have the ability to go to Sudan every year to see my family, my friends. For me, when they call me Simpson, I get a sense of gratefulness, thankfulness, home, love, your family, the people that know you, ever since I was born. So that's gonna, it's how it's always gonna be. And for me right now, I'm just grateful that we have the opportunity to go to Sudan every year. Even though we haven't went to Sudan last because of the COVID case, inshallah we'll try and at least go to Sudan this year, because we really do miss our family. We want to check upon them to see how they're doing. And the most thing that I really love about Sudan is sometimes people say to me, are you happy living in Ireland? I say to them, yes, but again, I would love to go back to Sudan when the time is right. Because people ask me, would you ever come back to Sudan for good? That question, I would definitely say, I would tell them I don't know. The question would be just a question mark. I wouldn't say anything about it, because there's a lot happening in Sudan right now. Even though Sudan day by day it's improving, but still we need to be stable so for us we can go back. And that's definitely my long-term goal, is that I really do want to live in Sudan, inshallah, someday. If I ever do have an upcoming project in Sudan or a company that I want to build, that would be the reason for me to go back to Sudan. but as for now it is just a waiting game. But again, I am grateful, and I know that I said this so many times, I'm grateful that I'm from Sudan, and I'm grateful that I have this channel, that I can bring out the best in it, because Sudan means absolutely the world to me, and I would do anything to change it. And that's pretty much something that I have on my YouTube thumbnail. And yeah, so if you want to check out my recent videos that I've done, I'll either leave it in the links down below or on the card up here. I've done so many videos on art, history, culture, Sudanese tribe, tourism, so I'll leave the links down below so you guys can check it out. And please subscribe and share if you have reached this far in the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe and share. And before I end the video on a positive note, always know that you can always achieve your goal. Stay positive, stay motivated, and inshallah, I shall see you all again soon. Assalamu alaikum.